Hey Nabicans! Today we are going to learn how to make origami cranes from a much better angle, so I will probably be removing the old tutorial since this one is going to be much better since you'll actually be able to see the steps. I will review exactly what I think about this desk clip that I'm using right now on another video because we want to just focus on our origami cranes and being positive. So let's go ahead and get started with the origami crane, which is really good for this time because it's said that cranes stand for long life and good health and good luck, all that stuff, and that if you can fold 1,000 paper cranes, that your wish will be granted. So I'm not going to be folding 1,000 cranes anytime soon, but you know, I just think it's cool. So we're going to go ahead and get started with it. Okay, said I would a whole minute ago. If you have printed origami paper, always start with your printed side up. And if you don't like the print and you'd rather your crane be whatever the outside of your crane will be, start with that side up. Like for instance, these others that I made in a video literally just a minute ago because I messed up. I accidentally yeeted my paper and then, yeah, as you can see, these cranes have the print side out. And I will explain the rip in this one in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to fold corner to corner first. So let's lift a little corner and make a lovely diamond. And I will try to focus more on the crane than the camera, but still make sure you guys can see. I'm listening to Odessa, as I thought vocalist music would be, well, lyric lacking music would be better for this since you guys need to actually hear what I'm saying. Or you can just follow along. I mean, you don't really need to hear if you learn by observing. But it's good because you get tips. Like, the reason I'm doing this is to make sure that the paper actually creases. And you'll notice that I do flatten it. And that just makes your folds more accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And now we're going to do our umbrella. We're working on an umbrella fold right now, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. And here we go. I'm sorry that it's angled. I don't know why it's doing that. Because it wasn't doing that a minute ago, although I did, to be fair, I did have to adjust my phone a second ago in between videos. Okay, so again, I did my little fold that I'm going to redo because I'm not sure if I creased it properly because I fold cranes automatically at this point. So like I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing sometimes because my hands are just used to folding cranes, so they just go on about it, you know? Alright. And I'm sorry for the squeakiness of the wood and paper. Okay, so we're going to flip it like this. And make sure that your creases are ready. And just push it inwards. And this creates the umbrella shape, which is a base for a lot of origami, actually. But we're just going to focus on how we can make it into a crane. So again, with our perfectionistic creases, try to make sure, it's okay if this doesn't work, but try to make sure that your pieces, your tabs, don't overlap. That can be really hard, but again, it's okay if it does happen because your crane will still look like a crane. And it may make folding a little more difficult later, but not very. And as you can see, like, I'm not perfect at getting creases either, and I've done this for a while, so I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who have like perfected their origami game, but I have not. I have other responsibilities and hobbies I've chosen to dedicate my life to. Now we have our ice cream cone of koi. I love koi, they're so cute. And we're going to fold the cream part down to a triangle here and open the wardrobe doors and pinch the top layer and then hold down the bottom if you need to and just open it. The reason I slide my thumb right here is to help the paper follow its natural crease, and it helps prevent it from puffing out and not actually folding down like it should, which can be very annoying, but not that hard to remedy. I'll see if I can not automatically do that. And again, we open those doors, hold down, and see how that's not exactly doing what we want. Yeah, that'll happen. It's okay. And all you do, you just kind of coax it into place. It's okay if it doesn't happen automatically. Right, and you should have some legs now. Little legs to walk across the disc. I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, now we're going to take this top layer, just the top one right here. Yes, it is attached to the one underneath it. That is important. But just grab this one layer and try to get it close to center, but not quite all the way. And don't let the bottom part overlap, because it will try. And a lot of my cranes actually do overlap right there that I have made in my lifetime, because it happens, and that is okay. So again, we just do our perfectionistic creases, and then we flip it over again. There's a lot of repetition. You just flip it and do the same thing on the other side, and pretty much, well, that is half of it. Almost, until you get to the end. And so again, we do our lovely. It helps if you try to map out where the crease is going to go before you push it down, because that helps prevent it from overlapping. And now you have this beautiful diamond that looks like a plum bomb to me because I play too much Sims. And actually, I will be trying to stream that soon, so if you're interested in that, feel free to keep an eye on my channel. And we'll push this top part of the diamond where the cone, remember where the cream was? We're going to use that as a guide for our fingers, because it's easy to feel where that is in case you have difficulty seeing it. And we pull the wing down as far as we can and crease it, but be careful because it is paper. Maybe a little bit stronger because it's been folded so many times, but it will still rip. And this side is just gonna be my head, I guess. No, you cannot turn your head. I forbid it. So, oh, sorry, I'm going way too fast. Okay, so we turn it like it's a book from the wing, and I chose to make this the head, so as you saw, I folded upward, and then I folded this downward to make the size of the head that I wanted. You can make it as large or as small as you want, but I prefer to keep them about this. And now we flip it this way, and we're going to skip this on because I wanted this to be kid-friendly. And we're going to flip this upwards and just close it again like it's a book, and make sure we resharpen that lovely crease and push this outward and push this outward also. And I know it looks headless, and then you just reach in and you pull it out, and then, oh, come back, Jim, and then you pinch, boop, and now you have a crane. And then we'll put our wings up, and now you have a little crane. Flip, flip, little fluffer. Whee! The reason there's a rip on that one is because I was demonstrating how you're supposed to puff it out, but it always rips my paper when I do that, so I don't really like doing that. So, but you can if you want to, and again, I have not researched if that's supposed to happen or not, but I just usually don't do it, and I let it sit like this. But yeah, that was my demonstration of my tutorial for how to fold an origami paper crane. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments down in, well, the comments. Or you can PM me on any of my social sites that will be included in my link tree in the description of this video. If you have any suggestions or any other videos that you'd like to see, also let me know, please. And don't forget to like and subscribe, as they say. I was told that that I needed to do that because they noticed I never did that in my videos. So let's start doing that. Woo! It was so much fun hanging out with you today and teaching you a little bit of a fun skill slash hobby, great party trick. I mean, piece of paper becomes this. I mean, wow. Hopefully you will enjoy knowing how to make a paper crane. Have a great day and stay safe, you all.